Morning, Mark.
And how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
That's good. I spoke to you just recently. I don't see the point in actually going to a hospital to see a doctor if all they're going to do is look at your notes and have a quick look at you and send you home again, you know. Right. I hope we haven't caught you at an odd moment.
No, that's fine.
That's good. I've already had one consultation on this and it went really well.
Oh, I think it's brilliant. I do, I think it's brilliant.
Because knowing that you've got something as simple as this, which would be so much easier.
What I noticed was, when I go to a clinic, all right, I'm sat and the doctor's there across a desk and we talk.
The experience was wonderful because not only was I able to have him look at me and tell me, you know, that all my results and my kidney function and what is going on with my renal is fine.
And on the video, we sat down face to face and we're talking. So there's no difference.
You feel as if the person is next to you talking to you, like now I'm talking to you. It feels like as if we are sitting together.
But the benefit to me is I'm not inconvenienced by losing an hour travelling. I'm not inconvenienced by being out of pocket for car parking fees. My appointment's always on time. So I win-win all the time.
Being that I was spending 5 days a week to and from the hospital, spending 3 to 4 hours on the machine, was taking a lot of my time away from being around my own home and having my own life.
You're at home, you're more relaxed. There's this thing about white coat syndrome when you go to the hospital. When I go, my blood pressure's always up.
Sabrina will take her diary and she'll say, well, can we book it for that Friday because that's the Friday I can get off.
Particularly with waiting times and that. Anything goes wrong, if the doctor's been called away or something like that, you can wait for 2 or 3 hours.
If you get to the appointment and they're running late, I've just got to sit and wait, and then I usually have to tell her to go and I have to get transport to go home, which then I could be waiting all day to get home.
I was there literally 14 hours.
The annoying thing is that it's getting back to the car park, and the longer you wait at that place, the more you pay for your car park. So
because they didn't have anybody to take me home.
It's like having renal failure. Unless you're suffering with it, you feel alone all the time.
That's all I can do. Once I'm hooked onto the machine, all I can do is sit there.
Like say, having a video link, they can be here with you and they can listen.
If I have any problem, I can get to them straight away. I don't have to wait for the appointment.
The big thing about being a dialysis patient at home is the isolation. If anything goes wrong, you've no medical staff here to help.
Becoming a renal patient, I've now got other problems. And through that, the renal team are now having to talk to another team about my other problems.
If anything goes wrong when I go on the machine or I'm coming off, that I can contact somebody, explain what's gone on and get some advice from them.
If they had the video link and they could just all come together, they could say, well, this is what we want, can you sort this out? And it can be all sorted together and done at one time.
And they can guide me from there. They don't have to come to me or I don't have to go to them.
When you're talking to on the phone, it's not that, you just don't feel that they're taking, how can I put it? They're not taking in what you're saying. They may be listening to you, but because you can't see them, you don't know whether they're really listening to you.
But I would rather see a face in front of me and talk to them than have a phone in my ear.
I think the video link for the television was better. It's so much better because it's just, I don't know, there's just something about it that makes it feel better.
It's just first instance you're a bit nervous, but after that, it becomes like a family.
And it's the person you know to come on and say, how is she doing? Is she okay? Are you coping all right? Because it's all right saying you're caring for someone, but what about the person who's caring for them? How are they feeling?
This is done in the house, the whole family is around. Or at least they'll ask me or the consultant as well if there is any. Because half the time I don't like telling them everything.
You can't get away with fibbing if you've got the wife there, so, you know.
Yeah, and with me, if I'm very ill, still I don't mention anything to children or wife or anything. I keep it to myself. But this is going to open me up now.
Like I said, the video link was the best idea that they came up with because it sorted all my problems out in one go, and it, you know, within 15 minutes it was all over and done with, and I'm thinking, oh, wonderful. I didn't have to go anywhere.
It's not complicated. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons on it.
Quite fun at first, actually.
I'm impressed with the system.
I said I didn't find any real difference between attending or doing it on video, because Siobhan, she was looking at me. She could, you know, are you well? Yes, I'm fine. And she could tell, you know, whereas on the phone, yeah, I'm fine. You know, it's more honest to me.
Why was it not done before?
Thank you so much for those results, and I'll look forward to chatting with you again.
Okay, welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.